Good morning students, welcome back to our innovative YouTube channel. In today's lecture, I am going to take 10th standard English chapter number 4's poem, chapter number 3's poem, poem number 4. How to take wild animals. In this poem, the poet Wells is a very famous poet. He wrote many funny poets in his whole life. In this poem also, this is very funny and fun-loving characters also. The whole poem is based on the wild animals. If we face a wild animal anytime, then which kind of the situation will erupt? And this is the main thing in this poem. Now I am going to start with stanza 1. If ever you should go by chance to jungle to the east, and if there should you advance a large and tiny beast, if he roars if at you as yours dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. Okay, now in this stanza you come to know that if ever you visit some jungle of the east side and you face an animal who is very violent, you never know who it is. Then it looks, the roar, the voice is very large, it's very in a big volume. Then you came to know that that animal is an Asian lion, because you always know that Asian lions are very wild. Okay, you are very health-skelter when you've seen them. So in this first stanza you came to know that in eastern jungle, okay, you will find out the Asian lion, right? Now come to the second stanza. Or if sometime when roaming round, okay, sometimes if you are roaming here and there, a noble wild beast greets you. A noble wild beast. Wild beast means a very angry person, right? Angry animal, beast animal greets you. Greets you means will meet you with black stripes on your yellow ground. And this animal have black stripes and yellow color animal it is, and who have black stripes on it. Just notice, if he eat you, if you notice that he is going to eat you, then what kind of the situation will happen, right? This simple rule may help you learn. The Bengal tiger is disarmed. So in this stanza you came to know that in a jungle you are roaming here and there, right? And one big animal whose color tone is yellow and who have black strips on it, right? So that time, and he is going to attack you, that what kind of the situation will erupt, right? So this is the main thing in it. Then if you find out that which kind of the animal it is, you will find out that this is a Bengal tiger, because Bengal tiger are very angry. It's very wild, right? You felt very scared if you see the Bengal tiger. So the second stanza is about the wild animal, which is Bengal tiger. Now we are looking forward the third stanza. If stalling forth a beast for view, whose height with sports and pepper. Okay, if you find that this beast is very huge, right? Whose height with sports is peppered. If you can see this image, right? These animals have peppered. Peppered means dots on their skin, right? And they hide themselves. As soon as he has leapt on you. Here the word is L-E-P-T, right? But in correct English grammar, L-E-A-P-T is the main word. But as you know, that poet can add anything for the rhyming scheme of the poem. So here the Wells add the L-E-P-T, leapt, right? And if you find that this animal is going to leapt you, is going to attack you, you will know it is the leopard. And you came to know that that animal is a leopard. Then what kind of the situation will happen, right? It will do no good to roar with pain. If he's going to roar against you, right, so it will give you pain, right? He will only lap and lap again. And if you scared, so in this stanza you came to know that if you are in a hurry and he will lap you, okay, and he will roar very huge amount, very loudly, then you come to know that this leopard, right, will lap again and again. So in this stanza you came to know that this leopard can do anything. In stanza 3, the whole stanza is based on the leopard, the wild animal leopard, that he can attack anytime, and if he will find that you are very scared for them, then he will lap again and again. He will do whatever he wants to do. Okay, so now we move forward for stanza 4. If when you are walking round to a yard, okay, if you are roaming in your own yard, own garden, you meet a certain creature there. Okay, you meet one kind of a creature there. You find an animal over there who hugs you very, very hard, and he come near to you and hug you very hard. That what kind of the situation happened? Be sure it is a bear, and there is nobody, it's a bear. So here we are talking about the animal bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more cares. Okay, so in this stanza you came to know that if you are roaming in your garden and some animal will come near to you and he will hug you, so who it is? It's a bear, right? So anywhere if you find that some creature is coming to near to you, so it's a funny feeling. Actually this kind of situation will happen anymore, never in a real life, because bear are not that much friendly to us, right? After all, they are wild animal, right? So here the poet tries to make some funny sense in this stanza, right? So it's the whole 4th stanza is based on the bear. Now we are looking forward the 5th and the last stanza. Though to distinguish this to pray, a novice might nonplus. Novice means the newly comers, right? The newcomers who learn first times, right? The crocodile you always may. Okay, so this kind of the crocodile if you tell, right? Tell from the hyenas thus. Hyenas come with merry smile, but if they rat, they are crocodiles, right? So in this stanza, right, there are 2 animals we are talking about. The first is crocodile and the second is hyenas, right? If you see the difference between the crocodile and hyena, right, then if the crocodile is there, so he is very merry smile, okay? Hyenas are giving merry smile, he will always smile, and crocodile, he always cries. So this is the difference between both these animals, right? So in this stanza, hyenas and crocodile shows their own identity. Now the last stanza, the 6th stanza. The 6th stanza is based on the cinnamon. The true cinnamon is small, a lizard sort of thing. Okay? He hasn't any ears at all. In this image you can see that he doesn't have ears to listen. And not a single wing, okay? And he doesn't have a wing to fly, right? If there is nothing on the tree, okay, if there is nothing, if you can't see anything on the tree, this is the chameleon you see, okay? So in this stanza, here we are talking about the chameleon. If you know about their scientific ways, okay, he can change their own color, right? He can change the color according to the atmosphere. Wherever he goes, he can change their own color, right? So here he's talking like he's looking like a lizard, okay? In your home, in your nearby places, you see the lizard. The same thing the chameleon looks, but it is little bit big compared to the lizard, right? And he has some special quality that the chameleon can change their own color. So if you find out that on a tree it's nothing there, right? There is nothing to see, so that is chameleon. That's this poet is going to tell. Now this whole poem is based on these wild animals, right? So how can we find out these wild animals? There is some or few identities given, right? For example, the Asian lions. So they are huge. Their color is yellowish, right? Then we are talking about the Bengal tiger. Their color is yellow and the black stripes are there. Then leopard, then their dots are there, right? Then bear, then they are very friendly looking, right? Then there is a lizard and hares. So the differentiate also given that the lizard always, this crocodile and hares will there. The crocodiles always cry and the hares always smile. And here the lizard and salmon difference also given. The salmons can change their color tone, right? So the whole poem is very funny, that if you are looking towards them, that how the difference between us and these wild animals. I hope you like this video. You have enough idea about this poem. Thank you so much.